It was a rigorous practice, organic chemistry, and I'm sure that Professor Jones has done more than enough. If I try to summarize it, it will be difficult that which part I should speak out. Maybe more than 80% of the organic chemistry he has covered in 5 days. And really, the starting from the very basics, the molecular orbital approach for the organic reactions, he has beautifully explained progress towards the complexity of the organic reactions and the pericyclic reaction, the reactive intermediates, some typical name reactions, and taking 4 hours per day, it was really surprising in the beginning for us that how to manage, but not only 4 hours, even after the lecture, the interaction with the students for half an hour or so. And really, we appreciate the contribution of Professor Jones for this course, and I hope the students must have benefited from this course, though it was a short, but almost 16 or 17 lectures are delivered. And at the outset, I am also thankful the funding agencies, the MHRD, for this course. And as I have already told, this is the 14th course to this university, and of course the 4th course in the Department of Chemistry. And though due to the examinations, most of the students could not participate, but still, since we have all the recording of the courses, they can have the access to any part or the total part of the course anytime later on. I'm also thankful to the participants who has spared their time out of their examination schedule, the people who came from DAV University Jalandhar and stayed here. Though due to certain limitations, I really apologize for the accommodation to the girls, those who were having some problem in the beginning. I don't know, later on they managed. So, but if you look at the chemistry part or the scientific part, then I think those limitations could be neglected. That you have more learned the chemistry, maybe for 2-3 days, those limitations doesn't matter. So those who have given your feedback in writing, but maybe if any one of you want to say anything regarding some plus minus of the course, you are free to give your feedback. Anyone? Anything whatsoever you feel. It should be more elaborated. It has already covered so much of the chemistry part. Anyone from the DAV University? Both of you can come. Okay, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to say anything, that means everything is okay. And though we have already interacted so much the students and we as the faculty member with Professor Jones, so maybe besides the scientific sessions, besides the chemistry, the experience of Dr. Jones with interaction with the students, if you would like to say something.
I very much enjoyed it. I think it took 2 or 3 days for some of you to realize that you can talk to me okay. But the last 2 or 3 days I think have been very good. I've spoken to quite a few of you. about general themes, about your lives, about what you plan to do, and also, of course, you have asked me a number of questions about the chemistry. Sometimes I've been able to explain them, sometimes I've gone away and tried to find the answer, sometimes I just give up. But I hope you found it interesting and useful, and I've very much enjoyed being here. I like this place, I like India, and I'd like to wish you all every success in your future, whatever you do next. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. So may I request Professor Kamalji Singh, Dean Academic Fair, to say a few words.
Oh, it's a real pleasure of joining you this afternoon. I was just thinking that I should have taken part in lectures also, just gone through the chemistry once again. And since it has been delivered by Professor Jones in such a nice manner and very exhaustive manner, so it would have been a real pleasure. But due to certain reasons, certainly I couldn't join. But today I'm with you and really like being here in the class. Well, first of all, I would like to extend my thanks to Professor Jones for sparing his time to be with us in this university and interacting with you, teaching you chemistry, and sharing his wisdom about chemistry with you and many other things. And we really appreciate it, from the university side. And as you know, this GNDUGIAN program basically is a global initiative of academic networking. Yeah, GNDUGIAN, Global Initiative of Academic Networks. It is an initiative of MHRD, because nowadays there is, the higher education is seeing so many changes, rapid changes are there. And India is really, trying to catch up with the latest developments in the field of higher education. So MHRD has launched many programs. So GNDUGIAN is one of them. So GNDUGIAN in Hindi means Gyan, knowledge, but it is basically all about networking and inviting people who are established in their fields to increase the footfall in India of the scientist people, to educate the students, to educate the teachers, to interact with them, and to open up the possibilities of future collaboration, in many cases. That's the main aim. And this university has organized around 14 such programs and 4 in the department. This is really remarkable, and we have got very good response also from all the students. And I hope that this process will continue in future also. One thing which I always expect our students to, do is to interact with the speakers while the lectures are being delivered. It looks to me that you have not really interacted much or extensively, because that is one of the aims of organizing such lectures in the universities. Anyhow, so Professor Jones, I know him since 1980s. In fact, he doesn't know this actually, because when I started doing PhD, I was working on the coenzyme models, tetrahydrofolate coenzyme models, and the work was basically initiated by one of our colleagues, Professor Upendra Pandit in University of Amsterdam, and he came here to deliver lectures, series of lectures on his work. And we got some ideas that we can extend it possibly, in some way. And we started with oxazolidines and oxazines as coenzyme models, while he was working on imidazolidines and imidazolinium cations. So during that time, Professor Jones also was working on these coenzyme models, and he published, a lot of work on imidazolidines basically. So we used to follow his work also to see what he's doing. And during his last visit to the department, I shared with him, when he was there in my room and having coffee there. And I'm so glad that he has come again, and probably will come again, in one way or the other. So I also thank Dr. Palvinder, because he has taken great initiative in organizing GNDUGIAN programs in university. And I see that the success of these programs in GNDU is basically because of him, because he's putting in so much time and effort and inviting people and organizing these lectures, and as well as making all other, arrangements related to finances and other things, managing the grants and other things. So this is really appreciative, and I hope that he will continue to do this in future also. and attract more people to come to the GNDU. So I thank Dr. Pulvinder also, Dr. Jones also, and all of you also for very successful accomplishment of this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. So now is the time to have something out of this course in the form of certificates, and I request Professor Kamalji and Professor Jones to. Abhishek. Karan. Karan Sheikh. Karan Arora. Nalini. Kritika. Randeep. Vishal. Ramya. Swapna. Sakshi. Sakshi. Sakshi Dara, Sakshi Mahajan. Sahib. Nidhi. Ramandeep Kaur. Selfie. Dakshita. Gurgandi. Arvind Kaur. Harpreet Singh. Manik Sharma. Mandeep Kaur. Pankaj. Navjot Singh. Poonam Rana. Pratibha. Radhika. Lakshmi. Kushdeep. Gurpreet Singh. Sagar. Shilpa. Shalima. Sachin. currently Asmita. Maybe if someone is left, you can just speak in the next few minutes. So that is the end of the session. So once again, I thank you very much. Thank you all. It was a conversation. Have a nice time. Thank you.